can't be two alpha titans.
Who bows to who?
Kong bows to no one.
The world needs Kong.
There's something provoking me into war.
Alright guys, what is going on? Yes, we are finally back with another video. I know it's been over a month, but a lot of crazy shit happened to me in December and early in January. But yes, and as you can tell, Kong is here, Kong is back, Kong is fixed. Now Kong is not 100% fixed, and I'm going to talk to you about what I mean by that in about a minute or so. But Kong is fixed. Let's see what you got here, guys. As you can see, we are on the front stocks. Yes, Kong is back home. We are still on the drag wheels, and we have the stocks on. I'll explain all to you why we have the stocks on and why we have them on in a couple of minutes. But yeah, it has been a while since I made my last video. I'm going to get back to making more videos very, very soon. It's been, I think, 45 days or something like that, and it was very hard to get videos going in December. I'm going to explain to you guys why that happened. But Kong is fixed, and we're going to pop the hood, and I'm going to show you what exactly was going on and stuff. So, guys, yeah, I'm going to pop the hood and show you what's going on with Kong and what was fixed and stuff like that. All right, fellas. Bada bing, bada boom. Everything is back together. Everything is good. Everything on this end is great. ATI pulley back on, bolts torqued, spec'd. Yes, we got the old one off. Well, I didn't get the old one off. Now I'm going to explain to you guys what happened to Kong, where it went, and all that stuff, guys. But yeah, Kong is back up and fixed and running. And I'm going to get in the truck and talk to you about everything that's been going on. All right, guys. Yes, Kong went away. Kong got towed to Starck's Performance in Maryland. And the reason I had to take it there is because, number one, Steve was unable to do this for me. And as you know from one of my last couple of videos, I couldn't get the ATI hub off. I'm not a mechanic. The bolt snapped off my ATI pulley, and I couldn't get the hub off, and I tried to drill them out. Everything just went bad. But we got the new hub. Everything came in, but I couldn't get the old hub off. So I tried everything, and after I tried for basically 2 straight days of getting it off, I just didn't have the time and the patience to keep trying every single weekend. Now, in December, the reason I didn't make any videos in December is, number one, I threw my back out, and I was out for like 2 weeks, and that was very painful. And almost as soon as I threw my back out, I literally got the flu, and I was sick. So I didn't have much time to do any videos in the month of December and early into January, because I really wanted to get the videos going back for you guys, and try to get more, content. As you can see, I just was able to make this video today, and it is already getting dark out, so it's very hard to make videos when it's getting dark out and I'm just getting home and I'm working. So that's part of the other reasons. But yeah, Kong is fixed. ATI pulley, great. Starck's Performance, guys, in Maryland, Essex, Maryland. I'm going to put a link in the description for him. His name's Mike Starck. Great job. He did a great job on my truck. He is a Mopar Master Tech, Ram Master Tech, so I wasn't worried about him having to know what to do. So the reason I had to send it off to him is because I just, like I said, I didn't have the time to start working on it myself, and I was just losing patience. So I sent it off to actually Don, my buddy Don, who was Modern Red Hemi, actually is his mechanic, and he said, look, Mike can do this for you. He's a Master Tech. And I said, all right, let's set this up. Bing, bang, boom. Sent it off to Mike. Obviously, I wanted Steve. Steve is my, good friend. He's my mechanic, so it was, nothing with Steve, but Steve's been working every weekend, and he just doesn't have the time to do a side job for me. Mike has his own shop, so that's the number one thing that made me. Let's see, it's light in here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out the lighting situation because I know it's getting dark out for you. So Mike has his own shop, and taking it to his shop was the best option for me. And just, I could take it there, let him just fix it when you can. Now, when I was drilling them holes out, I accidentally broke the radiator. I accidentally touched the drill bit with the radiator, and I also did the same thing with the Whipple heat exchanger. So I had to wait for a new radiator and a new Whipple heat exchanger, but everything in there is new and it's good. Up and running. Now, when I tell you guys that I say that Kong is fixed but not fully fixed, yeah, the fuel basket that I made, another custom one is failing. I'm almost 100% sure it's failing. I mean, there's no other thing that I can think of that it is, and I failed like 3 of them, a couple of them already. So yeah, that's failing, and I'm tired of fixing a stock basket. I'm tired of dropping the fuel tank, fixing the stock basket. So what we're going to do now is, if I drop this thing again, the next tank, I mean, I got 3 months before racing happens. So we got some content coming for you guys with the truck back finally. So Rick Tapp at Tap Performance, I was the owner of Tap Performance, actually released his Ram fuel system. Let me see if I can help. See if I can get out of here, guys, and make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's too dark in the truck with the 5% windows. So Rick Tapp released his fuel systems. Now, I have, like I said, obviously I was talking to him online a little bit. I said, yeah, I got everything ran for the fuel system. The hats just keep failing. And he's like, what do you mean they're failing? And I told him, well, he's like, yeah, they're not. And the guys that have done these custom fuel hats, they don't hit the drag strip like I do. I'm ready to run. I'm there basically every week and launching the truck and this and that. All the guys that are just, have their fuel hats did what I did, basically are just driving around the street and giving it gas and flooring and having some fun. But they're not at the drag strip launching the truck, hitting it hard, doing the stuff that I'm doing. I'm really pushing it harder at the drag strip than you are. And the fittings are probably loosening up in, aluminum fittings and plastic. But yeah, so Rick Tapp released his, MMX has theirs. So that is the next option. I got to get one of the two. I'm not dropping the fuel tank again and going through all that to fix it and then have this happen again. It's going to happen again. If it keeps happening, it's not just going to get fixed magically. So I need a proper fuel hat. I'm either going to go with the Tap Performance or the MMX one. I got to save up for it. Sorry. But that is what is going on with Con. So basically, I can drive it. It'll start up. It's good. It's holding fuel pressure, but it's not. As soon as I even give it some type of meaty, give it some gas, it's going lean, like pretty instantly. Half quarter, 3/4 throttle, it's going lean. That's how I know it's not holding fuel pressure, because it was perfect before, but it's not perfect now. But it sucks. Yeah. So that's what we got going. But we're ready to rock and roll, because once March comes, we're turning her up. Yes, we're turning up Kong. We're not going to be running no more 11.0s, which, we could have definitely got 10s. Even out of the conservative tune that we were on from Jay, we definitely could have got 10s, but we never got to run it in boost weather. We not even close. I missed all the boost weather because the ATI pulley broke, and like I said, I think the fuel hat's broken. So what I'm going to do is, when I get the new hat, drop the fuel tank, put that in, hook it all up, bam. Never have to touch this fuel system again, because the only thing that I've ever had to touch is that damn fuel, the custom hat that I made personally. I made it like 3 times, and I'm tired of messing with it. So I'm done with messing with the custom ones. I'm actually going to get a proper fuel hat from either Tap Performance or MMX, depending on what is better for my setup, what I need, what I can, basically, yeah, one of the two. I'm not sure exactly which one. I was waiting for the Tap Performance one. I kind of like it a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not, he released it on the High Performance Ram pages, but it's not on his website yet. So we'll see when it gets on there, and I'll go from there, guys. But yeah, that's what we have going right now. I'm going to thank you, Modern Red Hemi. He helped get this truck fixed. Reason I have Starcks on here and the drag radials on the front. When I drove it home from Maryland, it's about an 1.5-hour drive. I had to take my wife's Durango. There's the wife's Durango. And I couldn't fit all 4 of the big truck tires in there with the kids, because we had to go with the kids, obviously. And yeah, I could only fit 2 tires, and I put my center console in. So obviously I'm going to put the 2 tires I'm going to drive home in is going to be the fronts and not the front skinnies. So I just left the drag radials on and just drove home, and drove home absolutely great. Everything was running good. Air fuel was great until I tried to give it gas. I couldn't even go full throttle because it would go instantly lean. So I'd give it gas and see where it's at, let out, be like, all right, well, yeah, that's what I did. And I knew something was up, because that's what it was doing on the way home. I was hoping that the ATI pulley being loose and bolts were broken was the reason that it was throwing the air fuel off, but that is not it, because that's fixed and perfect. So yeah, like I said, I'm 99% sure it's the fuel system, so I'm going to get that fixed first, and I'm not going to mess with anything else. But it is drivable. I could drive it, but I just can't really get on it. So number 1 goal, get that new fuel hat, and so we can, by March, because March is only 2 months away now, by March we can hit the track and really turn Kong up. Because I talked to Jay, we're going to turn her up. Yeah, we're going to actually get a more, because the last time we were at the track, like I said, he wanted the air fuel to be really good. The air fuel is really good when it's not being stupid and getting pressure. Air fuel was right where he wanted it, basically, and we're ready to turn it up. So Jay's going to add more, basically get a more aggressive tune, and eventually, probably going to maybe go to E or MS109. I'll talk to Jay. I know Jay's not a big fan of E85, but I am because of the price. I'm not a fan of E85 in general because I don't like it's sticky, but you know, I'm blower now, and I think E85 is the route to go. So when we get the new fuel hat, we're going to obviously it's going to be a double pump. I got the big 295 in there now, single, but that's not going to be enough for E85 for the pulling I'm running. Also, I'm going to need to upgrade the injectors if I go to E. Now, I could throw an MS109 and turn her up that way and really see what we can do before we go to E. Mainly, I'm saying that is because of the injectors, and I don't have the money for new injectors after saving up for a fuel hat, because new injectors are going to be another $1,000. The probably thick 1000s or thick 1200s. I'm not sure yet, but I plan on making some big power with the truck once everything's ready. So that's what we got going, guys. Kong's back. I plan on getting more videos going. I know it's just kind of like a short, like just updated video, but yeah, that's what we got for you. And yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.